Okay, so a situation came up today that's like making me frustrated and skeptical of myself or my husband. I don't know, or both of us. So earlier today, I was unfamiliar with like what is like the McDonald's mama drama. If you don't know, I guess look it up. Anyway, I had not heard of it, so I thought. So I Googled it and like looked around, like I did like the TikTok rabbit hole thing where I was like trying to figure out like what this TikToker was even talking about. And I figured it out, whatever. But regardless, I found it to be a really interesting story and like it reminded me of something else that was relevant to my husband and I. So, anyways, my husband and I today are having lunch. I just went through like the McDonald's mama TikTok rabbit hole earlier this morning. So when we're having lunch, I'm like, oh, listen to this like interesting story that I heard, blah, blah, blah. So I'm proceeding to explain it to him, and then he cuts me off like halfway through, and he's like, hey, like, I don't mean to be rude, but you've already told me all about this. And I was like, no, I haven't. And he's like, we've had a very similar discussion before about this topic, like a few weeks ago. And I was like, there's no way. Like, I was like, look, I handed him my phone. I was like, look at my Google history. I was just Googling, like, what is this? And, like, look at my TikTok history. I'm trying to figure out what the heck it is. Like, I just learned about it today. So, how could I have told you about it? He's like, I don't know, but we've talked about this. You've told me this same story about, and then he proceeds to, like, recap the story when I wasn't even done telling the story. And I was like, what, like, can you give me more details? Like, when did we talk about this? Were we home? Where were we? Like, what happened? Why can I not recall this? I don't take Ambien. I don't get drunk. Like, why would I not remember something that for him is like so clear? And I was like, is there a glitch in this matrix? And he's like, maybe, because I know exactly what you're talking about, and you told me this exact same thing a few weeks ago. You found something interesting on TikTok, you looked it up. Like I don't know how that sits with me. Just